go into business? Of course, for profit earning. But how can organization increase their profit? By satisfying their customers, organization can increase the profit. To satisfy the customers, organization have to provide quality product to their customers. To provide quality product, organization have to manage the total quality of an organization. Today, our discussion chapter is Introduction to Total Quality Management. First, we have to know what is quality. Quality is the perception of people. It depends on the people how they are defining it. When a product exceeds or fulfills our expectation, we consider that quality. For example, Mr. Rohim and Mr. Karim buy a t-shirt from the local market. The t-shirt may be able to fulfill the expectation of Mr. Rohim, but it fails to fulfill the expectation of Mr. Karim. In this case, the same t-shirt is qualityful for Mr. Rohim, but not for Mr. Karim. We can calculate the quality by using the formula Q equal to P divided by E. Dimension of quality. Dimension of qualities are performance. Performance is the primary characteristics of a product. For example, the brightness of a picture. Features. Features is the secondary characteristics of a product. For example, remote control system. Conformance. Conformance means meeting the specification or industry standard. Reliability. Durability. Durability is the useful life of a product, including repair. Service. Service is the resolution of problem or complaint of any customers. Reputation. Reputation is the past performance of a product. It may be include rank first. Now it's time to know what is TQM or Total Quality Management. Total Quality Management or TQM is an enhancement to the traditional way of doing business. By analyzing the theory of Total Quality Management, we have total made up of the whole, quality, degree of excellence of a product, management, act, art or manner of planning, directing and controlling. Now it's time to know what is TQM or Total Quality Management. Total Quality Management is an enhancement to the traditional way of doing business. By analyzing the theory of Total Quality Management, we have total equal to made up of the whole, quality equal to degree of excellence a product or service provides, management is the act, art, manner or planning, controlling and directing. Therefore, Total Quality Management is the act of managing of the whole to achieve the excellency. Now, a process of TQM. A process of TQM are commitment and involved management. The manager of any organization must be committed and involved into the quality program to provide long-term, top-to-bottom support to the organization. Unwavering focus on the customers. The key to an effective quality program is the focus of customers. Every organization have to satisfy it, internal and external customers. Internal customers are the employees who are working in the organization. Effective involvement and utilization. Every organization have to confirm that all employees working in the organization are effectively involved and utilized to the production system to improve the quality. Continuous improvement. Every organization have to improve the business and the operation process continuously to develop the quality of any product. Treating suppliers as partners and last of all, establishing performance measures. Differences between old and new culture. There is a huge change in business sector after establishment of TQM. The differences between previous state of business and after establishment of TQM are: in previous, the organization are product oriented, but after establishment of TQM, the organization are customer oriented. Previously, the organization took short-term decision, but nowadays, the organization are taking long-term decision. In previous, the organization emphasized on deduction of problem, but now the organization are emphasizing on prevention of problem. Previously, the managers are responsible for the problem solving in the organization, but nowadays there is a team to solve any problem in the organization. In previous, the role of managers are planning, assigning, controlling and enforcing. But nowadays, the role of managers are delegating, coaching, facilitating and mentoring. The people who contribute in TQM are considered as gurus of TQM. Some of them are Walter Escher. Walter Escher developed control chart theory and PDSA cycle. Ronald Fisher developed DOE, Design of Experience, ANOVA, Analysis of Variance. W. Edward Deming provides 14 principles of TQM, which is considered as Deming philosophy. Joseph M. Juran developed a trilogy which is known as Juran trilogy, which is carried out by three interrelated processes: planning, control, and improvement. Armand B. Feigenbaum introduced the concept of total quality control (TQC). Cowrie Schwa developed SPC and quality circle. Fleet B. Crosby developed zero defect, and Genesee Taguchi developed Taguchi loss function and Taguchi quality engineering. Factors affecting product quality. There are some factors which affect the product quality. These are money, use of production technology, skill set, tools and experience of labor, availability of needed raw materials, strategic storage facilities, and last of all, transportation facilities. The rest of the topic will be discussed by Ms. Salman. Please.
My studying topic is philosophy of TQM. Before going to explain on philosophy of TQM, I want to talk about what is philosophy. Philosophy is a theory or attitude that acts as a guiding principle for behavior. TQM philosophies are customer focus, continuous improvement, employee empowerment, product design, process management, and managing supply quality. The first one is customer focus. The customer determines the level of quality, no matter what an organization does to foster quality improvements. The customer ultimately determines whether the efforts were worthwhile. Continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is ongoing improvement of products, services, or processes. It is also called a philosophy of never-ending improvement. Employee empowerment. Employee empowerment can be described as when authority or power given to employees to take initiative and make decisions to solve problems. Product design. During designing the product, you should bear in mind customer expectations. Process management. It is an approach to organizational design. It's all model types like business models or organizational chart. Then managing supply quality. It involves managing, monitoring, and responding to changes to customer expectations. Tools and techniques of TQM. The first one, benchmarking. It is a comparison method with those of related and comparable organizations to evaluate the performance or the level of quality. Second, information technology. Information technology is computer technology for processing information and storing information, as well as communication technology for transmitting information. Then quality management system. For example, ISO. It is a series of standards developed and published by International Organization for Standardization. Then QFD. The elaboration form of QFD is Quality Function Deployment. It is a planning tool used to fulfill customer satisfaction. Then SPC. It stands for Statistical Process Control. It is one of the best quality techniques for improving the product and service. Experimental design. It is one of the powerful techniques for improving the quality and increasing productivity. Through experimentation, changes are intentionally introduced into the process to evaluate the effect on the performance. Then total quality management benefits. The first one is improvement in product quality. The organization who use TQM can easily improve their product quality and get approval of their quality. The organization who use sophisticated equipment like this can easily improve their product design. Then improvement in employee morale. Employee morale describes the overall outlook, satisfaction and confidence that employees feel at work. Have a look on the slide to get an idea about a production flow. It started from file input and finished at delivery. Next, obstacles of TQM. First one, lack of management commitment. It indicates that top management is not providing necessary time and organizational resources as required for TQM implementation. Inability to change organizational culture. Cultural change can't be achieved overnight. It requires as much as 5 years. It indicates that you have to plan for long term. Then improper planning. We can say this plan is improper when you don't know the goal of TQM and the way of achieving it. And last one is ineffective measurement technique. If there is no effective measurement technique, it's not possible to know how the process is working. Our last topic is cost of quality. Cost of quality or quality cost is cost of poor products or services. Quality control costs are two types, prevention cost and appraisal cost. Prevention cost like planning cost and improving quality cost. Then appraisal cost like cost of quality inspection and design review, etc. Then quality failure cost are also two types, internal failure cost and external failure cost. Internal failure cost like purchase errors, rework, repair, reappraisal cost, etc. Then external failure cost like liability cost, warranty cost, etc. That's all of our presentation on our chapter. Thank you very much.